Why? Every Street Fighter should say their line at least once.
Yeah. I remember as a kid just wanting to hear Chun-Li say spinning round kick. Like something like that, or, you can, and something like that.
And we didn't even talk about it, but that's probably one of the more iconic scenes.
Yeah.
So let's just jump back real quick, and we're fine.
Right.
There's all sorts of fights in this movie. We're talking about the boss fight now, but this is kind of the boss fight itself.
Yeah.
Because you're fighting the boss in Chun-Li's Bison's seduction. Because this is probably the best acted scene of the whole movie.
I definitely agree. Yeah. Yeah.
It's Bison. It's Raul Julia just being bad at it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's sort of a dictator, and he's probably going to rape her, and that is it's a sad state of affairs. But with the cartoonishness of this movie and him changing into his evening wear, him changing out of his dictatorship into his evening wear is great. He's never without a hat.
Yeah.
And Chun-Li is finally, we see her in the classic comic book. And this is it, man. Give us reasons why they're dressed how they are in the comics.
Right.
And Chun-Li is dressed like a slave girl.
Yeah.
Because that's how they're going to dress her, and that's fine.
Yeah. Even and not to go back again, but even like Zangief introducing the new outfits to Ryu and Ken, that's perfect.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
If
now
you're going to do that,
line.
give us the Street Fighter thing.
Yeah.
And he says the classic line, Chun-Li goes through the demise of her entire family by Bison, where he raids their village, kills them all in front of everybody.
Kills her father,
and Chun-Li's like, and I've waited for this my whole life. And Bison's like, while he's making a fucking cocktail, he's like, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Sorry. And he goes, the day Bison graced your village was the greatest day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday. Yeah.
And that's sort of like an iconic line from the movie. And kudos to him, man, because this is making chicken salad out of dog shit. I think you would do yourself a service to watch this movie just because of Raul Julia.
Yeah.
If you're not a Street Fighter fan, watch an actor rise above everything.
Everyone in it,
and just be like, oh, this F movie, I'm going to perform an A-level performance and outshine everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you, acting is a skill. Yeah. You can't just be good looking and jump high and be like, oh, I'm going to be... No.
Right.
Van Damme sucks compared to him. Everyone sucks compared to Raul Julia in this movie. Even though I like all the actors in it.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, these... You look at it from the lens of our age now, and it's like, oh yeah, you see, that's a good actor.
Yeah.
He can make lemons out of dog shit or whatever it is, chicken salad.
All these work.
Yeah, but then you look at Van Damme with his one-liners and how it's bad delivery with a good face and good moves. There's some fun moves that he does in it, but it's just I mean. I would rather, in that sense, when the two baddies or the one biggie and one baddie fight, I want to see some good. I want to see some good one-liners delivered at a good timing, and good long shots and stuff like that. And we don't really get it.
We don't, no. and that's a shame. We get a lot of flying around. Bison is literally killed.
Yeah,
and he comes back to life, which is great. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Once again,
sure.
We're at this point in the movie. There's no grounding that we're worried about.
Right. Yeah.
Let him come back to life because he's initiated some type of internal chest machine.
Yeah, he's got adrenaline. He's got everything that he needs now. Yeah,
and he's great. He comes back to life, and he can fly now. And he's the Bison. He's a video game Bison at this point.
Yeah.
And did you ever beat Street Fighter in the arcade?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah,
you were a god.
I mean, I wasn't as good versus in Street Fighter. I could beat the computer, but Mortal Kombat was where I was better versus, but Street Fighter I was not as good versus.
You could hold your own in Street Fighter.
I could hold my own,
but if someone was pretty good, they would.
If someone was Mortal Kombat good at Street Fighter, I couldn't beat them. I see.
Well, so Van Damme, this is my issue. Well, I have a lot of issues with the movie. As an adult, I still think it's worth a watch, and I enjoyed every minute I watched of it.
I did. I mean, even as my wife came in and said, oh, you guys are doing this, what movie is it? And I tell her Street Fighter, she's like, oh, is it good? And, it's at that point when I was like, you know what? No, it's not, but yes, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Because I watched, like I said, I watched it 3 times over the course of 4 days, and Like, I would be cooking in my kitchen just so I have it on to refamiliarize myself with it. I'm like, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Van Damme doesn't do a sonic boom.
No.
Ryu does do a Hadouken.
Yeah.
And they do the spinning kicks, the helicopter kicks. They do the uppercuts.
Yeah.
Van Damme does one move, and it's the kick.
Right.
The flip kick.
The back, like the upside down kick, yeah. Or the backflip kick.
I don't know what it's called in the video game. But why not finish him with that movie?
Right.
With that move, right?
Right.
Van Damme does his helicopter kick, which is very, like, it's impressive, and they still, but even that, they shoot it weird.
Yeah.
They shoot it in, like, close-up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The beauty of Van Damme doing these kicks is that he's doing it. And he's jumping 7 feet in the air and doing a 360 and a full split, and he's like 6'2", and it's gorgeous. But they're shooting it like a crotch, and you're like seeing his torso but not his legs. And I think that's the G cut, right? That's like we can't show the contact of the face.
Yeah. And it's like the last shot of Bison, flying at him for the 5th time from the TV screen, and you want to see like one sonic boom, like just bam, blowing him back. Or a back kick or something like that.
But that backflip kick, he did.
Yeah.
But use that for this. When the final fly-in, when Bison's like, this is it, I'm coming to kill you. Do the backflip, kick him into the TV screen. That's the movie. Yeah. Don't do a wide shot stuntman kick.
Right. Yeah.
But give us this, I don't know, man. Like, it was just like, it's so close to being like, I enjoy watching this movie now, but, like, it's so close to being a legitimately good homage.
Yeah.
That it's almost frustrating to be like, dude, give me this.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even true Street Fighter. Like, you heard us trying to describe the Street Fighter that came out before this movie. But I love the game.
Yeah.
I remember Turbo for Super Street Fighter on Super Nintendo. Give me that shit all day. And I know people still play it competitively around the world.
Oh, yeah.
By the way,
Low Tier God.
What was that?
Low Tier God.
Is that one of the big players?
You gotta. Let me just say, watch Low Tier God on YouTube and just see this guy.
Wait, is this the guy who parried all of Chun-Li's kicks?
No, that's not that guy.
By the way, you should watch this video.
Watch the ultimate parry. If you've
the
never
ultimate
seen
parry.
It. Yeah.
I watched it. When I saw it, I realized how impressive it was. But when I heard other fighters explain why it was so impressive, I was like, oh shit. Chun-Li's super kicks, her low high kicks that go in succession as fast as you can imagine, they look like they're blurs. In the later Street Fighters, you can parry those into a counter. There's a fighter, and you watch the video, who parried every single kick, 17 kicks.
Had to be perfect timing on every one of those kicks for that parry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everyone's watching it, and I was getting so hyped watching it. I was just like, no way.
And it's not like he had full health. He was on low. Oh, it was about to go down.
They both are at, it's perfect.
Right.
You couldn't have written it better.
Right.
For this man to pull this off, when they're both like 2 hits away, it's magic. Go watch.
Just Google or on YouTube, search "perfect parry Street Fighter" and you'll pull it up.
And it's worth the watch. I don't game professionally.
Yeah.
I don't keep up with gaming professionally. I was hooked immediately.
Yeah.
Whenever pros, professionals, highly skilled people talk about something that they think is impressive, I'm always in.
It could be anything.
Golf,
like if it's something that I can't
curling,
do,
I'm in.
Exactly. And you hear the crowd just oh my god, it's like,
and it's special.
You get pumped up for that.
It's great. So this movie is it's great. Go back and watch it. Bison dies. There's an end scene that was cut from the theatrical release. Post credits scene because of Raul Julia's passing. Respect. Good for them, because they should have. That would have been weird. But it was put into the VHS release, and basically Bison's heart comes back on and his fist pops
through.
Yeah. So Bison's coming back. Yeah. And honestly, if this was the first and we got a second, I doubt this movie would be looked at as so bad.
I agree, yeah.
Because then we could have gotten, who knows what else. We could have gotten Sagat going back to train in the dungeons of Thailand or wherever he was. We could have gotten to see... And why don't we get to see him be Iron Fist? Like, that's what I'm saying, man. The first 15 minutes of this movie set it up perfectly, because he's like, he retired and became me, Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, yeah.
You're like, yes, Sagat. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to watch you unretire and kick ass.
Right.
But no, we don't get that. We get him kind of fighting in slacks.
Yeah.
I think the most successful video game to screen character is Vega.
Yeah, definitely.
He's gorgeous. He's ripped.
Yeah.
His tattoos look great.
Hair looks good. Everything just works with him. Yeah. He's got the pawn, the kind of attitude with it.
Everyone else is too small.
Yeah.
Because Ryu and Ken are jacked dudes.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Guile's okay. I would have liked Van Damme to do something different with his hair.
Right, yeah. Don't do it so curly. Just do it straight back. You could have done that.
What you're doing. Yeah. Or give me some poof.
Right. Give me, yeah.
Why not when you get... So if you want to get superpowers, when you get electrocuted, let's see you with Guile hair for just a second.
Right. That would have been fun, yeah.
And then he goes underwater. I don't know how to do it. I'm not Dessous, the $2 billion man.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, there's a lot of fun things. And hopefully, maybe with the remake of Mortal Kombat, they'll come back to this.
Bring it back, yeah. Maybe D'Souza gets a little, hey, let's do this.
Maybe I can finally do what I meant to do.
Capcom, you want to make money, right?
If you don't know, as we come to the end of this podcast, if you don't know, Mortal Kombat was originally going to be released on April 16th. We're going to continue with our schedule. So we're going to do Mortal Kombat next. Mm-hmm. But Mortal Kombat's now going to be released on the 23rd. So if you don't know, what we're doing is we're releasing this podcast, and then we're going to do
Double Dragon.
And then we're going to do Mortal Kombat. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to do DOA.
DOA.
So Mortal Kombat's been pushed back. We're still doing our schedule. So coming up next is going to be Double Dragon.
Yeah.
So Street Fighter, I can't recommend you watch it enough. Not only is it a time capsule, you get to see Raul Julia in his last on-screen appearance, and he's fucking great.
Yeah, it is.
If we judge his performance by this movie, he deserves an Oscar.
Yeah, he does.
Because he's fantastic. You get to see Van Damme, and I was trying to see, I was like, I wonder if he's on cocaine during this
right,
scene.
Yeah.
There's a scene where he's trying to tell people to leave while he fights Bison, and it's probably the longest line of dialogue he gives, and I think he's on cocaine when he does it.
You go wait 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And,
and his accent's never bothered me, but
right.
in this movie specifically, it's like, it seems thicker, it seems... I don't know, man. You go with. I'm not there. He sounds drunk. And I keep trying... I really want to play the clip, and I don't know if we'll ever be able to, because I don't know if it's ever attached to a movie. There's a scene, and I thought it was this movie. Van Damme is on a major, French talk show, and there's a girl dancing on him, and he's in pleated, acid-wash jeans, and he gets a raging hard-on.
Jesus.
And the last minute of the scene is him just sort of hunched over, and everyone's like, "Oh, look at you got a boner," and he's like, "Oh, sorry, everybody." And I thought for sure it was this movie, but I don't think it is. So I can't wait to play that and talk about that clip. I'm going to leave you as we talk about this, and as we sign off here. We're going to leave you with the infamous speech.
Yeah.
That Colonel Guile gives the troops after he's been told that he can't go because there's no funding and we're going to pay Bison what he wants and you need to go back to your place. And Van Damme's like, no.
Go back home.
Go back home.
Yeah.
My troops have received some new orders. This is the speech I would give to no one in my backyard.
Yeah.
And I think Van Damme had a chance to do a lot with it, and I think he was too coked out to do much with it. Van Damme, thank you so much for listening to this podcast, by the way. I know you're a big supporter and listener.
Thank you.
But I want to go ahead and say, we didn't talk about it earlier, if you give us a review and we read your review on air, we will give you a movie gallery VHS copy of the movie, the Arnold classic, Eraser.
Oh,
we may do this one day. I don't know. It's a weird movie, and it's
a great movie.
Oh, it's a great movie, according to Marcus. I have the movie gallery rental copy of Eraser, and you will win this if we read your review live on the air. So go ahead and leave us a review. Leave us 5 stars.
Kill me with this plastic Chinese piece of shit, like when he throws that belt buckle at
I don't know it that much.
You don't know it? Oh my God, James Caan. Oh,
I mean, I know who's in it. I just don't know. I couldn't quote it for the life of me right now. Well, Marcus can, and you and Marcus can talk about it as you watch your fresh.
Ooh.
Maybe it's unrewound. I'll have to go check. But I found some flea market finds of some movie galleries.
It's fresh in box, everything,
baby.
man.
It is
we'll
in
take
the movie
some
gallery
pictures.
box.
We'll post some pictures. Too.
You could win this Eraser. But next week we're going to cover Double Dragon, Thanks, Four Locos, for sponsoring.